Have you heard Justin Bieber's new song?
I stopped listening to music a while ago.
How come? What's the Sikh attitude towards music?
Listen to music, it influences you, because when you listen to music, obviously you listen to the lyrics and you learn the lyrics, and the lyrics of the songs are not, they're kind of anti-Sikhi. Like, the lyrics are always about boys and girls and relationships and clubbing. Like, you wouldn't ever hear song lyrics about Guru Granth Sahib Ji or about Guru Gobind Singh Ji or about the Khalsa Panth.
Yeah.
And the lyrics influence you. Like, if you're thinking about going to clubs and stuff, you're more likely to go to a club. When the lyrics influence you, it brings you away from your Guru. Whereas if you listen to like Gurbani and Kirtan, you learn the meanings, and the meanings of Gurbani and Kirtan are really, really powerful. And it's always about like Guru Granth Sahib Ji and Sikhi and the band. So that's like the right music that you should be listening to.
What are your views on having a friendship?
There's nothing wrong with being friends with somebody of the opposite gender, as long as you consider them to be your brothers and they consider you to be their sister. Because in Sikhi, you should look at everyone as your brothers, sisters, mothers, fathers, daughters and sons. It doesn't really matter, because nobody expects you to have friends that are all girls. So you can be friends with boys as long as the only feelings that you have towards each other is he's your brother and you're his sister.
But that's not really like a simple thing to do. Like, what if you start developing feelings for him?
That's where like Simran and Safa and Barney come in. When you read Barney or you listen to Gurbani, there's so many quotes about how you look at everybody as your brother that you won't think, like when you see this boy, you won't think of him like that, you think of him as a brother.
So how do you control your anger?
Anger is known as Krodh. Krodh is one of the Panchjod, which is the 5 evils, and also you should try and stay away from Panchjod. Anger's a natural thing, everybody does get angry, but it's about learning to control your anger. Like, when you are angry, you shouldn't take it out on other people. You should remember Vaheguru and recite Barney, because then it will help you to control your anger and you won't get as angry, and then you'll be able to, if you meditate, you'll be able to keep your cool.
Is there anything wrong with getting tattoos and piercings?
Getting tattoos and piercings is changing the way you look. Guru Gobind Singh Ji didn't send you down with tattoos over your bodies or piercings. So we shouldn't try and change the way we look, because getting a tattoo or piercing is changing your appearance. And you change your appearance to make you feel good about yourself, but you can get that same feeling from doing Gurbani, because then you'll still feel good. But Guru Gobind Singh Ji says that you shouldn't change the way you was born, because you wasn't born with a tattoo or born with a piercing. So it's not really your choice to get that tattoo or get that piercing.
What if you do it before you take Umrah?
Well, there's not a lot you can do if you've already got them. But as long as you understand that it's wrong and you don't get another tattoo, even if it does mean getting a tattoo of Ikram, it's still wrong, because it's still changing the way you look. Like, you should remember Vaheguru from your heart and in your head, and you shouldn't need a tattoo of the Ikram or of a Khanda to help you remember Vaheguru.
What do you think about the caste system?
Okay, well, Guru Gobind Singh Ji, before they done the Umrah ceremony, when they asked for the 5 heads of the Panch Pyare, Guru Gobind Singh Ji never asked them what their caste were or their background. The 5 Panch Pyare came forward. So when Guru Gobind Singh Ji gave them Umrah, after that, the only caste they were was the caste of the Khalsa. So really, we shouldn't have caste, because caste is just separation, and Sikhi believes in unity, in being one, and everyone's equal.
I totally agree with you that Guru Gobind Singh Ji destroyed the caste system. But why do people still believe in the caste system when it comes to marriage? And why do Gurdwara still go under the caste system? Why is it still happening?
It is right, and you are right, because when it comes to marriage, a lot of parents always want to know about caste, but it doesn't really matter, because as long as they're Sikh, and people bring religion and culture and they try and mix it, but they're two separate things. I do agree with you, because a lot of parents do bring caste system into it when it comes to marriage and Gurdwara, but it's not right, because Sikhi doesn't believe in the caste system.